What is going on here? I don't know what's going on here. What are these? Some blocks got in there somehow. Screwed everything up. But anyway, hey, how's it going? So I've been working on this a little bit. I painted all these like middle pieces black or grey. So they kind of look like there's a rope going between them now, I suppose. And these are a new addition. So this one here is the cooling system for the condenser. And the one over there is the air intake and exhaust. And I've made them so they go into the rail, so it's kind of consistent with this and that and that. And yeah, I put them right up against it, keep them kind of small so that you can still get past if you needed to for some reason. Maybe you want to take cover. I don't know, it's not a warship, but sometimes I think maybe it's got some warship capabilities. If we go inside, we've now got a door which goes into a medical room. So I put this in here kind of like thinking that maybe it's kind of like a quarantine room or just a private room for someone who's like really wounded. It's got defibs or first aids, but obviously they won't need first aids if you put them into a medical bed fast enough. Then we've just got massive seating, so it's 5, 10, 15, 20. So we can hold 22 people, 2 of them being like gravely wounded. I'm going to put something in here, like maybe another bench or maybe a pot plant. I don't know. And then we've got the stairs down. Straight ahead, this is going to be the captain's quarters. All of this space is going to be used for the captain. And then this door on the side will be crew quarters. I think this ship probably should have space for like 6 crew or something, like a small kind of crew. But not too many people, so maybe this will be like a little lounge area and a kitchen, and then the back part of this can be some sleeping area. So you come down the stairs, and if you turn right, I think this hallway is going to go the whole way down, but I carved this out and I was thinking I can put some pumps in there. And that can be sort of where the bilge pumps are all housed. Can be easily accessed from coming down the hallway, and I can just fill it up with pumps so that it can pump everything out. If there's any issues with water coming in any rooms, it'll maybe have a pump for every room or something like that. And then I want to have stairs that go down sideways to get down to here. But then I was considering having like a walkway thing that goes up around the top, but then I would have had to punch the floor out by like 2 blocks, and that just kind of felt a bit weird. So what I've done is I've made sure I've got enough space to slide in under here if I need to weld something down there for some reason, and then I can go up a little bit if I need to weld something up high. And then at the very back, the furnace is nice and easy to look at. I don't think you'd ever need to look at it. The roof kind of curves up, but I might try and put some dials or something in here. And the other thing I wanted to do was actually push this side out so it goes all the way over here. And then use this as sort of the control area. So I probably wouldn't put any dials in here. They would all be on the wall over this side. But you can walk through here. So what I'm thinking is this side will be blocked off. Then there'll be a thing that comes out all the way to the wall with all your instruments on it, and then stairs that come down to the back section. And then probably you'd still be able to walk along the bottom floor on this side. And then back here we've got the boiler, which is a little bit into the floor, and that's just to accommodate the furnace being at that height. Everything's all plumbed in, and I've got these big chunky boxes on both sides. So this is where the condenser is sending its coolant up into that box up there. And then this one we've got air and exhaust going up that way. And I've got a temporary fuel tank here, because I think a lot of the bottom of the ship is going to become the fuel tank. I've got 4 flywheels, 2 fluid jets. Yeah, We're getting there. So it does run. I took it out for a little bit of a drive. It's kind of unbalanced. It's tilting over to one side, but I can't remember which side it was. It's probably listing to the right because of all this stuff up here. It shouldn't be too hard to fix. So I'll do this because this is fresh in my mind. So yeah, like, I think this, see where the rail is? It's kind of like perfectly lined up. That it would just go straight across. I'm hoping it's 6 because of the way that the pistons are spaced out. I needed 6 rails in between here to get them all evenly spaced. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's exactly the same. It's perfect. Exactly bleu. Because this is kind of floating, I'm going to use this kind of steer. That's all very good. Very, very good. So that gives you access to come down here. A little bit of a walkway through here, which I guess I need a little wedge. And then so you can come and repair the fluid jets, and I've kind of started to build a little enclosure for them. I need to pull all this out though because all the piping is all crazy. I had it going the wrong way, so it went into the flywheel before it went into the gearbox. Now it goes into the gearbox and then into the flywheels and then back through and into the jets. So I can definitely clean that up and make it a bit nicer. But it does run, so that's good. And I don't want to use these for turning. What I want is probably these big rudders. Actually, what about control surface? What about these? Do these give off more force? Doesn't say, does it? Let's ask. Let's ask the official Stormworks Discord and then get ridiculed. Ridiculed for not knowing. I had also thought maybe I can use these rudders as the stabilizers and put them right on the outsides. I might only need 2 of these though. These are roll stabilizers, not pitch stabilizers, so they need to be opposite. So if the plus is on the bottom there, it should be on the top here. Someone has said the smallest ones have the most authority and it gets worse as you go bigger. So I'll just XML some little ones to be big. Not sure how I feel about this. It maybe should be curved over like this with a wedge. Ooh, should I XML this? Look, if I just do that and then plonk that there and then paint all this the same color so it's more hidden. Ooh, look at that. Crazy. I might have to do... I should probably cover that up just to be sure, but yeah, now I've got that fin jammed in there. Maybe I should put 2 in. Wait, can I? Yeah, I should. I should put 2 in. 2 rudders. Because just of how I'm doing that wedge. I should utilize all of the wedge. Okay, so now, yeah, that's just more authority for rolling. So apparently these little fins, and then if I XML them up, we should get more turning authority. But what I want to do is make sure it doesn't roll too much. So I'm going to use these for roll and then the fluid jets for pitch. I should just be able to hide these, shouldn't I? No one would know, except us. Can I make a real fat fin? How big do you think this needs to be? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like just a real thick fin. And I can obviously make it longer. That's taller. I don't want taller necessarily. I don't mind longer. Yeah, do you think that'll be the one? So I want to get heaps of turning authority, but I don't want it to stick down too much. And yeah, I want like 3 of them, I think, per side. These are going to be weird because of how they rotate. Let's paint them a grey color. A, D. Right now I have A and D on the fluid jets. So I will completely disconnect the fluid jets actually. So now it's just the clutch is going to make it go and then the rudders are going to turn. I want to test this. The boat floats and goes, so there shouldn't be any issue with spawning it and testing it here. Oh yeah, we're definitely listing to the right quite a lot. It's got to be all this stuff, right? There's the furnace going to town. The problem is like everything is on this side, like all the stairs are on this side, even the condenser's on that side. Oh, but when I put all the stuff in here, yeah, so I basically need to just absolutely go to town and not worry about any kind of weight going into these rooms for decorating them. This thing turns like crap. Let's ask again. How do I make my ship turn faster? This is 10% throttle. I think because of all the flywheels, it gets real big bursts of torque. So I need to try and figure out how to manage that a bit better, but it does seem quite quick once it gets going. I'm not going to do any stabilization until I've got all the internals and decorations done, because then that will be the final weight of the ship. I don't know why it leans like this though. Leans like a boat. Like a speedboat. You know, just getting stupid answers. This is cool though, right? And it's so quiet. Unless you're like right here. I guess you would hear it if you're down on the deck, you'd hear the furnace. That's alright. I don't think I need a ladder on the other side. I feel like it's okay just having this one set of stairs be the access point from in the water. Because I've basically got nothing along this side. Oh, I need windows. That's what I was thinking about. Windows. I want really high windows in here for the, like, hospital. I think I'll do that. Just some very high windows. And I'm going to carry on with the windows being, like, on the outside. How about that? How about we just settle for that? That's some windows. And then for the next bit, I've made sure that these are a 5 wide gap. So I should be able to put 3 wide windows in, and then they can also be on the other side. And I probably need one more down here, but I don't think it's going to be spaced out the same as any of these other windows. Do I want one here? It's in a bit of a weird place. Maybe just a short one like that, just to let some light in, you know. No, I don't think I'll get a window in the other side. I might get a little square one if I really want a window there. I don't really want a window there though. I think it's okay, I've got enough windows scattered about. I don't even know if I can get windows down here, because I would really like these porthole windows. It's really close to the water line, and it'd be really good if they just gave us porthole windows of all the sizes, because then I could just go and fill all of these up. Except I wouldn't get that side of, well, I wouldn't get that kind of window for the front of the bridge, which sucks. Maybe I'll add those later. What was I thinking? There's like, I saw this boat, and I think it was doing something like this. It had basically put HDMI plugs all over itself. I thought it looked pretty cool. Like that. That could have been too big, maybe. It was like this, though. So I think I need to bring this one back if I'm going to do that. I just want to see what this looks like. Yeah, that's kind of cool. And then it matches up the same style with the door frames there. So I should definitely copy this and put it, where is it? It's in the same place. I think it looks cool, but maybe because the pattern would put it in the same place on the top and bottom there, maybe is a bit strange. Oh, what if I do it that way? So you can see only the black on the outside? I don't know, I'll run with it for a while and I'll just remove it when I get sick of it. So, captain's quarters. I don't think I can get windows in anywhere in here. It's going to be windowless. And I am kind of just filling up or covering up the roof. I'm not sure how to approach the ceiling issue. I'm good at making suitcases. Oh yeah, what I was going to do over here. So if that wall runs along that way, it's a big hallway, isn't it? If I want to do it like that. Because I really wanted it to be kind of narrow. Oh, I hate that I'm giving up space. Space that I could be using for other things. Because I could just as easily put the bed here and just go, that's where the captain sleeps. Oh, that's it. That's the captain's quarters. I can give him his own Arctic clothing. This is a thing I can't get rid of, that wall. I'll put a rifle in here in case of bear attacks, of course. Rifle ammo. Any medical stuff won't be kept here, I suppose. I'm going to give myself 1 first aid and then 2 of the other ones, just empty. And that's like my shelf. Maybe it should go back a bit. I kind of wish there were more things that you could put into storage, not just the equipment. Like, this is just equipment that's going to cost me money, you know? It'd be nice if there were just decorative pieces and then, you know what? I'm just going to paint it then. I'm just going to paint it. Bugger it. Bugger the stupid game. Alright, that's it. That's it. Get all this. So I need to get this decorated so that I can figure out how much weight distribution I need to manage. Like, how much extra weight do I need? So yeah, this is my captain's quarters. I don't even think I need this wall. So yes, it's small, but it is private. I think that's the main thing here. So the captain gets their own room. I might actually paint this wall as well. So I've got 2 wardrobe locker things up the top, 2 drawers, and then 2 smaller drawers below the bed. Okay, 1 room done. How long do you think that's taken me? It's been like an hour since I started. So you come down here, you're the captain, you've got your own bed, you got your own equipment. I had to sacrifice that, I suppose, but then you still get 2. You got your own fire extinguisher, you've got cupboards and drawers. Very nice. And then this way, I want to make this kind of like a cutout thing in the hallway. And I want one side, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I want to have like equipment on the other side of this. This should be 11. 11 might be too much. What about 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7's okay. And then, yeah, put some equipment in here. Arctic clothes and the like. And then the hallway can carry on. I don't want it to carry on too far, that's the thing. That's where those fins are, so maybe that's a good place to end it. And so you'll come out a door, and then there'll be stairs that go down. And I'll make them this kind of stair for now, but they could also be enclosed. I wanted to get that feeling of like you can come in and sort of look over everything briefly before you head down. I'm probably not even going to keep all these rails grey either because it's going to be so dark in here. For now, at least, it's alright. It's not a big issue. It at least highlights where the walkways are, and I think that's probably why I started doing it in the first place. So yeah, bilge pumps, equipment. I could put a door in here so that can be another way into this area. This, oh look how much space that opens up. What if this was a freezer? Can I do like a sliding door maybe? Would you do a sliding door on a freezer? And then this can be a kitchen. So let me just kind of plan this out, right? There'll be like a bench along the back. Maybe the door needs to go across then, so that it's right on the wall there. And then I can leave one gap so it mirrors this, then do another bench. Maybe like a smaller bench. You know, like I'm thinking that it would be one of those ones where there's like a path down the side. I'm really thinking of it like a cafeteria, I suppose. And then it's got like a thing above here. And you can come into the kitchen. Choppity chop. Cook, cook, cook. And then this can be like the dining area. But I want to put separate seats, like away from the thing. There'd be like a seat there and then a table here. And then another seat here. And then this can be a wall. Do I need a door? Or are you already like in the space? Yeah, I could leave it open and then this could be like a relaxing area. And then this wall can separate off where the sleeping area is. Go through here and then I can just jam this with beds. And maybe I can open this as well. Should I open this? Yeah, maybe. Keep it all nice and open. I don't know what I can put in here. Oh, and I've kind of screwed myself, haven't I? I wanted to use the length of the ship for a stabilizer, which would mean that I bring it up to this level for the floor at least. Yeah. Yep. Okay, great. Perfect. So the stabilizer can sit in here real happily, and this can also probably be a fuel tank. But then I will need a staircase. I might even bring this back. Do I bring it back to like here so I can put stairs directly around the corner? Or I just accept that some of this is off limits? Oh, what am I doing? Oh, yeah. This is cool. Well, is it? I don't know. I think it's okay. Maybe I should just rail off this end too then. Yeah. I don't know what I could put in here, but this means you can still go down, you can still weld, you can get onto this one, you can come back up. I have no idea what can go in here. It could be like, ooh. I could put a tank in here just as decoration. It would look real cool, I reckon. Massive tank. Don't have to fill it with anything. It could even just be a ballast tank. Because there's so much weight on that side. So what is this dimensions? 7. 7 by 7-ish. Oh, by how many long? 16. So if I say 14 by 7 by 7. Because you want to have a little bit of room around those sort of things. Oh, you know, maybe if this pressurized gas thing comes along, this could be like a steam tank. And then what I want to do is find some gaps. A little stand thing. I think it can actually be taller because of how the placement along the side goes. So I'll go up and then expand this a bit and use these ones. Now it's off the ground and that looks pretty cool. pretty cool. And if it comes down to it just needing to be extra weight, then I could use it as a ballast tank, fill it with seawater, or I could just put weight blocks in it or something. Does it fit? Sort of. Oh, I did it wrong. How did I do it wrong? I need to cut one off the end there, and then this side needs just a one wedge. Chop and paste. And then, yeah, these two need to go like that. And you'll never know because you'll never see it because there's like absolutely no way you can get there. And I've just cut it in half. Zoop. I've got a gap here. I've got a gap here. Merge, 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 merge. It'd be nice if I could do something about this, which I think I can. Then it looks like it's part of the tank, doesn't it? Do I need to make the tank lower? I need to put it on the ground. That kind of sucks. But I want the gap there. And I actually don't mind this kind of wedge. It's this bit here that might look a bit goofy. Should I run this along like this? And then just connect this up and just like flatten it all out. Or should I use wedges and pyramids and stuff? I think that's okay. That's okay. No, I don't like it. I changed my mind. If only. If only. God damn it. God damn it. These stupid developers. I'm going to do that. And I'm going to shrink this tank. There you go. Tank. Big old tank. And having it separated from that just makes it look like it's more a separate thing that's supposed to be nestled in that gap. And yeah, it'd be really nice if I could curve this out somehow. I wonder if one of these will fit in here. Yes. Yes. Oh yeah, and then oh no. Oh no. God damn it. Do I just chop into that? Yeah, just... Ooh.
Oh.
This is so sketchy. No, I can't do that. That's terrible. But I can do this. Ooh.
Oh.
Can I? Not really. Not really. What am I gonna do, guys? What am I gonna do? Where's the center of mass? This center of mass thing is like an actual piece of crap. It's ever so slightly off to the side, but that's gonna make it tip over. For sure, 100% it's gonna tip over. Anyway, I've got my tank. It would have been good to put like wedges down along there because I'm probably going to have to do that on this side. I might have to rebuild that tank. Okay. I feel like we're getting somewhere, you know? So, I wonder if I need to like decorate the walkway. Like, with like, maybe put fluid ports or something on there. Oh, you know what? You would need lines on the floor to tell you where to walk because it'd be so confusing without having lines. Where would you walk? How would you get around? You wouldn't know where to step. I would get confused for sure if there were no lines on the floor. I'd be so lost. That's why they paint lines on the road, you know, so you don't get lost. The way I'm doing this is absolutely stupid. The dumbest way you could have done this. If there was an award for being stupid, you know, I probably still wouldn't actually get it, but I'd be in the running. Yeah. Okay, is the floor inside a ship green, or is it some other color? At least this part's easy. There you go. I want to have a look at this actually. I really want to get inside this boat. It floats. It's still listing real bad. It's listing more bad. Why does it keep going? It's probably just gonna roll over on me. Come on, door. Come on, door, let me in. There you go, so you can walk in this spot. It's so far over. And yeah, this is good. I can put like some machinery looking stuff in here, and this can probably actually go across there more, like down the edge of where the stair is, because then I can hide some stuff under there and some stuff along this wall. I wonder why it's listing so bad. I guess I added a bunch of doors and they all weigh a lot, and also door frames along here. This is nice. I like this. It seems like it's just continuously listing though. So I need something very heavy to go in here. What is something very heavy? Do I need any more systems? That's the thing. I have steam power, which will give me, like, my engine's done. Oh, I need a battery. Ooh. How much does that big chunk battery weigh? 800. Will it just stop listing? It lists the other way a little bit. And it's like, it's sitting forwards as well. Oh, god damn it. I want to have one of those real big batteries just because I've got the space. But now it's, maybe it's just real volatile for listing. Maybe I want this battery and I'm planning to maybe like hide it within a big box or something. So this is my stabilizer space. This is, I don't know what I'll put down here. This can be filled, but it doesn't need to be filled. All of this is just random empty space. What I need is, oh yeah, I need to take this thing. This thing is what I need. I don't think running it the whole length is a good idea because of how much the nose was dipping into the water just before. See how far I can get though. And I'm going to put negative rocket boosters on the top anyway. Oh, I can fill it all up. Amazing. I should probably go backwards as well. Oh, what is this? Oh, it's like the floor. Okay. What is this? Yep. Okay. See here it's open. Open because of the boiler. So I wonder if I should close it off somewhere. I feel like I should, you know, I should put a wall in. Because otherwise if there's a hole anywhere along this, then the boiler is like potential leak zone. So I can still put barrels in here, but I just don't want them to be connected so that if it does leak, it's all separated. And these are my fluid jet intakes. It's gonna just nose into the water, I can tell. Because here's the center of mass is now moved forward heaps. But I can't bring this back too far, otherwise it'll cover up my jet intakes. So otherwise, they just 90 degrees straight down. I would have to like pipe them back and then go up and then down if I wanted to pull them towards the back. Let's just see how bad it is. It's kind of bad. It's kind of pretty bad. It's not listing anymore though. Is that battery still in there? Oh, it is. We just like, well, I mean, we're listing, but it's not bad. Okay, I need more weight in the back then. It doesn't matter how low it's sitting in the water in general, because I can always remove mass, right? but I need to put the mass down low so that when I remove it from up high, it's like the center of mass drops. What if I just try and put one of my negative boosters in it now, just to see what happens? This is like a set that I made. So the white booster on top is a negative 1000 mass, and the black booster on the bottom is plus 1000 mass. The idea is that if I have a perfectly balanced boat, then this can just get glued on at the high and low points, and then it will shift all the mass as low as possible. I reckon that needs to be moved real far forwards. You want this up high though, so that when it rolls over, it actually does roll over. You don't want to put the negative mass down low, because then you're shifting the center of mass up again. So yeah, it'd be better if it was on the mast, which is why I should be adding weight to the back and then negative mass from the center. Yeah, so that's negative 2000 on the front now. Look how much lower it sits. The rib would have no problem getting into that. I'd have no problem getting into that. What? Wow, okay. It's so weird that it's so quiet. So steering still sucks, but it seems like it's got a lot of speed. Why does it lean in so bad? Like, you're like, if you're walking down that walkway, you're now in the ocean. Hopefully when I get these stabilizer fins in, it'd be a lot better. I can probably hide a bunch of them in that level where the roll stabilizer is going to go as well, which once I get that in, it should be heaps better as well. I think it might be something to do with the fluid jets. Even though they're not connected for turning, they seem to, I don't know, it seems to roll like crazy. It's so quiet. I need to like put a fake modular engine in just so it makes a loud, angry noise. Oh, okay. Okay, calm down, buddy. Needs bow thrusters. Look at that. Perfect. Perfect parking job. When it's all fixed up, it should be floating at the same kind of height. So you should just be able to come in and hop on the dock and go do your business. I have put rope anchors all over it though. It's not bad, eh? Like, it's working pretty well. I think the steering's just a bit of an issue right now. And yeah, it's got heaps of torque, and I think it's just the flywheels. I don't know how I can get around that. I think I'd have to remove the flywheels, but I don't know. Maybe there's some kind of engagement ratio for the clutch that works really well. Okay, here's going to be the final test for today. I want to get it lined up so it's going straight out. I guess you can't see it. Straight out through that little gap above the bridge. And then I'm going to drive the rib up onto the back of it while it's moving. So I don't want to get it going too fast, but kind of fast. Maybe I need to get it completely out in the open waters. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this in the Arctic. That's pretty straight. It should hold that course. Okay, I'm going to set it to... Okay, that seems really fast. Do you think I can catch it? What if it's going too fast? What if it crashes? Oh no. I want it to be faster than the rib, that is the thing. It'll definitely have better fuel consumption and longer range than the rib, but if it's also faster than the rib, then that means I can use it to just go places and then the rib can be deployed for the mission. I think it's way faster than the rib as well. And I haven't tuned the engine, like I'm pretty sure I can do something with the gearboxes and flywheels to make it faster. This is the rib at full speed, there is no more speed on the rib. Can I do this without damaging anything? I mean, I'm on, I'm just not connected. Oh. I think if it wasn't moving and I could like use the winch, it'd probably be alright. There we go. Okay. Oh, that's so good. We're like connecting and then just getting off and hopping straight up into the bridge of this big boat. That was like 30% power. And it's silent. So quiet. This max speed doesn't actually seem any different from what it was going before. If I add more fluid jets and I figure out how to get more water into the fluid jet, then it might be okay. When I tested this engine though, it was doing like 800 RPS, and when I was setting it up today, it was only doing like 50, so I don't know what's happened. Okay, that looks like pretty clear ocean out there. We'll just leave it going. So it's at max speed, max throttle right now. Oh yeah, okay. That's not bad. Can the rib catch it? If the rib can catch up, then we know I've got some work to do on the engine. If the rib can't catch up, then that's amazing. It looks like the rib's catching it no problem. God damn it. If I can get that big ship to do like 70 knots, that'd be really cool. Because this rib can only do 50 on a real good day. Most of the time it's maxing out at 45. Man, getting it lined up though, it's kind of tricky. It's like I need little roller wheels on the sides. Like, if I was playing in career, I wouldn't be doing this. I would be using the winch. But the winch isn't connected to anything. Also, I think vehicle damage is still on, so the fact that nothing's really like exploded with me goofing around doing this is a good sign. The track is also a subgrid, so it kind of, I think that gives it a bit more armor maybe. Oh, it's like that. It's like that scene in Too Fast, Too Furious. Come on, little boat. Yes. Man, sometimes it's just a nightmare and sometimes it's super easy. Alright, so what have we got? The pistons here, oh, they're going so slow at the moment. So something's wrong with this engine. It might be that I'm pumping something the wrong way, or I have too many pumps in the system, because I didn't have any pumps. I didn't have this many pumps when I was testing it. So we're doing 0.05 RPS on those steam pistons. The pressure is like non-existent. Oh, it's 1.17, so we could definitely raise that up. Furnace 138, so that's all normal. Condenser is having a fit, and that is because the... Oh, that's amazing though. So this is using a heat exchanger. It's pumping the fluids up through here, all the way up, and then those two fluid ports are just a heat exchanger. So it's just, I guess the ambient air out here is really cold though, but you see the temperature suddenly goes from like 70 to 30, that's crazy. Steam 12, steam's pretty consistent. So what's going on here then? The input RPS is like 38, 39. Flywheels are at 40. And then, what's the last RPS? Hmm. Have I got the gearboxes back to front? See, this bottom one under there is like 0.05. That's the one coming off the steam pistons, and then this top one here is the last one at 40. So maybe if I had more pressure. See, the steam in and the steam out. Oh, this one's got like no... I bet I just need more steam, right? Because the pistons are so much bigger. I'm used to running on those medium ones. So here we've only got 12 steam. What if I just increase the temperature on the furnace? I should have had a keypad on this. It would have been so much easier to test this. I need one of those, like, a lot of search and rescue boats have that weird black zigzaggy thing along the sides. I think it must be for like bonking into things or something, but if I have one of those, then when I jump and miss, I'll at least land on the zigzaggy thing. What about 180? Why am I sliding also? If I'm sliding, that must mean the whole boat is sliding? Or is it wind? This on 180. Go. So I want to make heaps of steam and not too much pressure. Or I guess I want to make less than 10 pressure and just loads of steam. And I'll just keep ramping the temperature up until I find something good. Oh look, okay, now we've got like double the steam and double the pressure. And it's still going up. Hopefully I can get heaps of steam. And if I check this, yeah, now we're doing heaps of RPS. Gotta make sure it doesn't explode, that's the only thing. The pressure looks like it's stabilized, and the amount of steam kind of looks like it's stabilized. Wait, the pressure's like skipping up. And I'm sliding, why am I sliding? 180 could be too much, but what's the RPS? 300. Yeah, I don't know why it drops. It's crazy. And then it keeps going down. But the temperature and the pressure keeps going up. I think 180 is too much. $160 maybe? And now the pistons are just like going super slow. I wonder if there's no steam inside the cylinder? Inside the piston? Maybe there's no steam? Ooh. Well, okay. I'm not sure what to do about this. Okay, one more try. I'm gonna try something less aggressive. Do 150. It's only a little bit extra. And I want to know why this boat is sliding. It's only sliding when I'm down below. Oh no, it's sliding when I'm up here as well. Yeah, the boat's not moving, it's me that's moving. It's my character that's moving, right? Is the boat shaking or am I shaking? Alright, look at the RPS. 200. 240. 300. 400. Why am I sliding away? 500 RPS. See, it's like, it's really going for it. It looks fast. Seems powerful. I wonder if it's not getting the steam out quick enough, because the steam keeps going up and then it has like moments where it pauses and then it goes up again. This is where the flywheels make it do a big jump. Yeah, now we're back to 50 RPS. The pressure seems to have stabilized here, and same with the amount of steam. Oh, come on, let me get up to the bridge. No. Oh, but will it self-right? Maybe. It's quite cheeky. Yes, I'm not sure about those flywheels. If I remove the flywheels, Do I lose that explosive power at the beginning, but then maybe it stabilizes into a higher speed, but not like 5 million RPS? This seems really quick. Okay, so what's this at? Temperature is stable, pressure is stable, steam is stable. Flywheel, yeah, we're looking at 56 RPS. It looks fast. So remember that we want to run it at 150 degrees. Well, so that's not the right boat. Disconnect that. So the dash. Oh my god. The dash has been disconnected. Still happening. Not sure what's causing this shaking, but oh, come on, shut the hell up. I'm just trying to do an outro, you know. Yeah, not sure what the shaking is about, but I feel like I got a lot done today. And maybe another couple of hours on it, and then I'll be able to use it in Korea, which will be really interesting. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you later.